A large reason why I prefer Mysterio as a villain over Vulture is because while Vulture was a good villain with understandable motives, I felt the fight scenes where him and Spider-Man are fighting each other are very lackluster. Mysterio is a villain that not only has understandable motives, I felt like the fight scenes with him and Spider-Man were much better. I felt like he was an actual threat. Avengers Endgame is, in my opinion, the best Avengers film we've ever gotten. I like how this movie brought a ton of story arcs to a fantastic conclusion. While there may not be much action for the first half, I liked how the first half was basically character building that was done well. Also, the final battle of this movie is by far the best final battle of all the Avengers movies. Out of all the actors who have played Hulk in live-action movies, Edward Norton is my favorite. Mark Ruffalo doesn't do a bad job as Hulk, but the way his character has been written fairly recently, mainly in She-Hulk, has been horrible. Edward Norton may have only been the Hulk in one movie, but the one movie he played Hulk, he was taken seriously and they made Hulk what he should be, a savage monster. Ronan the Accuser is, in my opinion, a villain that I feel gets a little bit too much flack sometimes. Granted, he's not a great villain, and I would say Kurt Russell's Ego was a better villain, but Ronan, I would say, is a fine villain. He did his job well for what he needed to be. Todd from She-Hulk is by far the worst villain the MCU has ever had. This guy is a complete disgrace of a villain. The character wasn't even interesting before he was revealed as the villain. Once he was revealed as the villain, he was just bottom of the barrel garbage. If I'm being brutally honest, he makes other villains like Whiplash, Taskmaster, Abomination, Ronan the Accuser, Yellow Jacket, Aldrich Killian, and you know what? Even Malekith look better. Oh, and as for the scene where he turns himself into a Hulk, here's what I have to say about that. So those were my top 5 MCU hot takes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me in the comments, what are some of your MCU hot takes? If you guys liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel.